I was born in the Temple District of West Los Angeles. I will be 98 in September of 2023. I went in as a private. Went in as a private, came out as a corporal. PFC sharpshooter, PFC corporal. I was with the 5th MO Company, all blacks. The South was segregated, the Marine Corps was segregated, and we were the first group to go into unify the Marine Corps. Camp Lejeune was all white. The blacks were at Montford Point. Segregation laws were so that you had to be disciplined in order to survive. Disciplined to take a lot of crap. You had to learn to put up with a lot of crap. The colonel finally addressed the company and told us that you're in the South and there's nothing we can do about it. All the officers were white. There were no black officers at that time. Your liberties were cut off. You couldn't go into certain places. You couldn't ride in the cars, in the front of the bus. The segregation was a hazardous thing. I never experienced it before. And there were 4 platoons make a company, and we were the 5th MO Company. And I was in a platoon of about 36 people. We unloaded ships going into Guam and with ordnance, and that's about the size of it. We were standing by to invade Japan when the bomb was dropped and the war had ended. And that's when we all stepped down and went back to States. That discipline that I was taught in the Marine Corps helped me through that. Certain things you can take, a man can take, and certain things you can't take. And in order to survive, you had to have something in you to put up with. The routine of training Marines was vicious. It's all the same. It's kill or be killed. White or black, it doesn't matter. When you go overseas, it's you or them. And that's where we were taught. My mother taught us that you have to go to school in order to survive or get a decent job. And I didn't like school. I hated school with a passion. I finished up at Compton College, went over to Pepperdine, finished at Pepperdine in '52 in January, got teaching credentials, taught elementary school, junior high school, high school. They call them true hooky cops, they call them. Hooky cops, truant officers. Got kids out of jail as an advocate. In other words, students have a hard time going through the maze, the bureaucracy. Someone had to go for them. We were the advocate for the minor. Yes, I was proud of what I've accomplished. The boys that I had touched were successful. And there was enough of them successful that'll make a change in the next generation. The only thing that I got from the Marine Corps that I'm grateful for, that discipline, I'll never forget it. That's what saved not only my life, but a lot of other people, youngsters. Saved a lot of kids. But things are going to change. If not, we're going to go right back again where we started.